What Ace? Happy Halloween, mother. What's up, bird? Let's see how I look. God. What's up with y'all? Happy Halloween, brother. What's up? Happy Halloween. Welcome to Live with Jay, number 91. Before I even tell you what this is, let's see if more people get on. What's up, man? I haven't done a live. Took a day off today from work. Decided to just get on here and do a Halloween live for y'all. Live with Jay, number 91. You know what I mean? Hopefully you had a cool Halloween. Hopefully if you partied or you took your kids out, had a good trick-or-treating. You know what I mean? I took the day off. I did a lot this weekend, so I'm tired. What's up, Shortcuts? What's up, Tone Loke? Who else is up on here? We'll talk about ghost stories. We'll talk about hauntings. We'll talk about Halloween stuff. Let's do it tonight. Enough of the politics and stuff that people are always talking about. Let's talk about some Halloween stuff. I look a little different, don't I? uh, so what's up with y'all? I'm gonna let more people get on. They were like, "What the hell is that?" What's up? How was your guys' Halloween? Did you guys go trick or treating or robbing kids for bags? You got a haircut, definitely. What it do? Happy Halloween. I'm just chilling, relaxing, tapping in with y'all. Well, what's up? Did you guys take your kids out or your nephews or nieces to trick or treating? El trick or treat? El trick or treat. Do people celebrate Halloween in Spanish speaking countries? It's a good question. Do they? What's up, Chris Grima? Today's Halloween. Tomorrow's Dia de los Muertos. They weren't costumes at the Blade. Actually, they were. The Blade in Richmond earlier, they had on 23rd. They have all the kids. They go to the all the stores. They give out candies on the, and that's the Blade at night. Sometimes I don't know. And I wasn't in Oakland today. I was in Oakland on Sunday. I was in Oakland for a little bit yesterday too. But yeah, man. So what's up? And tweaking. Where you guys go trick or treating when you guys were kids? I remember for us, it was always right across the Fruitvale Bridge in Alameda, over there by Fernside and by Blanding. Those little neighborhoods back there. We used to always go trick or treating there when I was a kid. Because nobody was trick or treating in the hood. We always went to the nice hoods. Where you didn't give out no candies. Fucking Scrooge. I remember we were kids. We used to always go across the bridge, the Fruitvale Bridge, to like Blanding Fernside area, and we would always do it over there. I think some people, I remember a lot of people trick or treating on East Seventh Street when I was a kid. I think we'd always go to Alameda from Halloween. He was fat for Halloween, I bet. You know where I'm talking about? Shortcuts? What neighborhood I'm talking about? That's where we used to go trick or treating when I was a kid. right across the Fruitvale Bridge. You guys are probably wondering what this mask is. Who can guess what this mask is? Let me know if you know what it is. Oh, yep, I'm there. No, no, I went to do that at the South Shore. What, Rite Aid? Which road? Is there a Rite Aid over there? No, you mean where Payless used to be? Right across the Fruitvale Bridge. It's right there, right on the other side of Blanding and by Fernside, right on the other side of the little shopping center. Those little neighborhoods back there. That if you go down, it takes you to the High Street Bridge. I think sometimes we would walk so far we'd end up at the High Street Bridge, and then we'd walk back toward the Fruitvale Bridge. But yeah, man, it was a Rite Aid for a while, wasn't it? I remember the Payless. Was it a Rite Aid? I think it was before they closed it, right? If I remember right. Maybe you're right. I think it was a Rite Aid for a minute. That's where we used to go trick or treating. So what's up, y'all? How was your Halloween? Any fucking freaking spooky stories out there? We'll talk about the most haunted places in the Bay Area in a minute. Side High Street was nice. Yeah, still is nice over there for the most part. I deliver in those areas once in a while. El Trick or Treat. There was hella people trick or treating out this way where I live earlier. But yeah, man. So what's up? Take off the mask. I was just messing around. Get Fast Dave on the panel. Where is he? I was just messing around with that stupid mask. So what's up, y'all? What's everybody been up to? I'm just relaxed. I'm tired today. I had a long weekend. I'm really tired. I might put it back on a little bit. Kind of feels uncomfortable after a while. I might put it on again though. But yeah, man. So what's up? Happy Halloween. Happy Dia de los Muertos. It's gonna be Dia de los Muertos tomorrow and Tuesday. Did anybody ever celebrate Dia de los Muertos? I think I talked about this before. I don't remember ever celebrating it as a kid. I learned about it more when I was an adult. I remember hearing about it, but I don't remember my family really ever observing it. What about your guys' families? My mom would tell me about it, but back then, for some weird reason, it wasn't that known here. Like in the 80s, you didn't hear about it as much. Definitely was no fucking movies about it or nothing like that. What's up, Rich and Gooch? Did you celebrate as a kid, Rich? Halloween is the devil. Halloween is what, an old pagan holiday, I think. But yeah, man. Damn, I'm just tired today. Like my energy is so low today. But I still came on to say what's up to everybody. Little kids and teen adults. Yeah, I mean it definitely wasn't known like it is now. There was no Coco movie or nothing about it or big festivals and parties like they do now, bro. Even you can go to the grocery store, you see like sugar skulls now You didn't used to see that before. I don't. At least I don't remember it. I remember my mom telling me about it though when I was a kid, telling me that there was a event in Mexico called Dia de los Muertos. But yeah, it wasn't. I didn't start hearing about it till I was a teenager. I started hearing more about it. You know what I mean? Where's of it? Probably in San Jose. But yeah, I didn't start hearing about it till really till they started promoting it in Oakland. Like when they started doing the Dia de los Muertos festival. That was what, like in the mid '90s. Then the Oakland Museum started doing a big festival to it too, and that's when I started first really learning about it. And then as time grew, it got bigger. They made the movie Coco, that dumb dog. What was the name of the dog? From Miami, Florida. What's up? Cubano? Cubano Chico. I learned about it at school. It was always big and big out here because out here near Mexico, a lot of locals have farms. Mexico? Yeah, we had hella Mexicans out here too, but I don't remember a lot of families celebrating it back then. But who knows? I always thought it was more of like a southern Mexican thing, like Oaxaca and a little bit of Michoacan. Cubano, hey, Cubano Chico. Hey, Alex, why why when you go to, and this is not to be offensive, bro. Please don't take this as offense, but why when you go to the Miami airport, los cubanos que trabajan ahí siempre tienen la cara de perro, como que están enojados. Like, you come up to them nice, like, hola, ¿cómo está? And they're like, sí, ¿qué quieres? ¿Qué quieres? You're like, what the fuck? I swear to God, bro. I was just in Miami airport, bro. Y los cubanos ahí, man, se pasan de verga at the airport. I don't know if they're like that in all of Miami, but that shit was funny, bro. I'm telling you. Even like cute girls, bro. They're just like, just like maybe they just don't want to be at work. Who knows? Maybe they want to be on the beach or something. They're not happy. I'm telling you, bro, that tripped me out. Same as people in Cali from big cities. Do we? Not me. Do I look pissed off? I'm from a big city. No, I went to Colombia, so I had to pass through Miami at the airport, and the Cubans there, at least at the airport, they were kind of mad. The Palestinians that own the stage sort of Fruva always gave my kids. There were some houses that gave candy for Halloween. Yeah, I remember that. They still do that in Richmond on 23rd, where they did it today, where the all the stores give out candies, and there was hella people out there. I remember when they used to do it on East 14th too, back in the days. I don't know if they still do it now, but yeah, man. So what's up, y'all? You guys have any scary Halloween stories? I never had none weird. You know the weirdest? Okay, I do have a weird story about Halloween that I kind of forgot about. Cavity search for me. Where they tried to do that was in Colombia, bro. On the way back one time. Yeah, I told you guys that story. But I remember the weirdest thing, and I don't know, bro. This was fucking weird. I'll tell you the weirdest Halloween story I have, and it actually happened when I was staying out in Sacramento. Um, I remember it was like midnight. It was late at night. It was like midnight or something like that. Sometime in the night. It had to have been somewhere around midnight. Run ahead of me and get candy. Yeah, I remember that. But when I was a kid, I remember. Oh no, Rich! When I was coming back from Colombia, they they damn near cavity searched me. They were being assholes. But not this time though. The last time I went, you know what I mean. Uh, but anyway, back to what I was saying. When I went to no, when I was living in Sacramento, I was a kid. I was a teenager, and I just remember I went outside to, I don't know if it was to take off the trash or something. I went outside to do something. No, it's Colombian customs officers. But I'm telling you, I was on the way back to the U.S. But anyway, back to what I was saying. I'm trying to tell you guys a weird ass story, bro. So this is back Sacramento, early '90s when I was staying out there. It wasn't some random guy; it was a damn cop. But anyway, let me get back to the story. Anyway, um, so this is the early '90s Sacramento. I'm living out there, and then I went outside. It was about midnight, probably sometime around late at night. And I was gonna throw the trash out or something outside. I had to go outside to do something. And I swear to God, bro, I don't know if it was someone fucking with me. It was some crackhead. I don't know what it was, bro, but I heard some weird screaming. And it almost sounded like it was in the air. It didn't sound like it was coming from the street. It almost sounded like it was like levitating, screaming. And it sounded like almost like a woman, like a fucking witch, like the Wicked Witch of the North or something. I swear to, I'm not even making this up, bro. I swear to God this happened. I put that on my dead mom, on my dead dad. I put that on everything, bro, that this happened. If I'm putting it on my dead mom and my dead dad who are gone, may they haunt me if I'm lying. But I heard it. And it sounded like a something like that. I'm like, what the fuck is that? The weird thing is, it sounded like it was coming from the sky. It didn't even sound like it was coming from the street. Because I looked around, I'm like, is there a Halloween? It could have been a Halloween party going on somewhere. And people were fucking around. It could have been that. But I didn't hear no party going on, and I didn't hear no music going on. I didn't hear nothing. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, people always have Halloween parties, but I didn't hear anything. I looked all around, like I was hearing it, but I looked around to see if there was anything unusual, or like someone having a party. Like, you'll see hella cars parked, but nothing. It was just the normal cars that are normally there, and it was so loud, bro. And I shit you not, I heard it, bro. It sounded like a fucking bruja. No lie. I don't know what the fuck it was, bro. I remember I ran back in the house, fucking, like, what the fuck? I just ran back in the house. I didn't know what to think, bro. I was like, what the hell was that? It didn't sound close, like it was like right next to me. It sounded kind of like it was in the distance, but it was so fucking loud, bro. It was hella loud. And it sounded like it was coming from the sky. It didn't sound like it was coming from the ground, from like a house or anything like that, or from a speaker. I mean, it could have been coming from a speaker, but it was weird. I shit you not, bro. That's probably the weirdest thing that ever happened to me on Halloween. And I'm not even making, like I said, I'm not even making it up. I'm not even making it up. It was like something like sounded something like that, bro. Like a weird laugh or something, bro. But it was fucking loud. I have no clue what it was, bro. Like I said, it was probably sometime around, I want to say between 11:30 or maybe midnight, maybe a little bit later than that, but it wasn't too late because back in those times, I didn't stay up so late because I used to go to school and stuff the next morning. So it had to have been no later than midnight. Maybe it was just a little bit past midnight. Weird, bro. Again, it could have been coming from a speaker. It could have been coming from a car. It could have been coming from a party. It could have been a human doing it. But I don't know, bro. I've heard like parties where people are yelling and screaming, and that's not what it sounded like at all, bro. So I have no clue, bro. To this day, I have no clue what that was. Weird. Really weird. I wonder if anyone ever else experienced that. It's crazy because my sister-in-law, She was a paisa. She grew up in Mexico. She had a similar experience. Uh, she told me that in Mexico she had a similar experience, which is weird. But she's the only other person I could think of had a similar experience. She said, and this is in a small pueblito in Mexico, bro. Where there's not, much. And she told me that she was outside one day, but she was with witnesses. I think she was with more than one person. They were outside, and they also heard like a screaming lady or something, and it sounded like it was coming from the sky, and they didn't see anything. They're like, "What the fuck is that?" And it wasn't coming from any houses or anything that they could see. So apparently it looks like it might have happened to my sister-in-law too in Mexico. And yeah, I heard it, bro. I don't know what it was. I mean, again, it could have been anything. It could have been explained easily, but who knows, bro? It was freaky though. I mean, it was freaky enough to scare me when I was a kid. Here they found a body Kasuke. Yeah, I heard something about that in Lake Mary. It's crazy. That body, that that was Happy Halloween. That body was probably floating around when we were at Lake Merrick the other day. But yeah, man, that's one crazy story that I could remember. You know, weird. I don't know what it was, bro. I have no clue what it was to this day. It could, like I said, again, it could have been something that's totally legitimate, explained. Could have just been someone yelling, maybe someone playing a Halloween prank. It could have been any of those things. Who knows? I don't know. But it was creepy. Well, anybody in the comments? Nobody else? Nobody has a weird story that happened to them in Halloween. Trying to think what else. So many stories. Get a Ouija board. Yeah, I have no idea what it was. I mean, again, in my logical brain, Rich, it was a human doing it, fucking around because it was Halloween. That's my logical brain. But my conspiracy theory side of my brain is saying it was something paranormal or supernatural. You know what I mean? But I have no idea, bro. Dude, Charlie. What do you mean, Charlie? But yeah, that happened. Yeah, that's when I was in Sacramento, so I was probably like 14, 15 years old at the time. Weird. I believe if they're spirits, I think they come out all the time, bro. To be really truthful, bro. Because hauntings happen in the day and they happen at night. On Halloween. You know what? I could have went to a few places today if I wanted to. I should have. I was just like my energy was really low today. Charlie Quay. I don't know what that is. I don't remember that Charlie. But supposedly they say spirits come out at night. Who knows? Have I ever felt haunted? Kinda. Again, you gotta remember, Carlos. I'm a very logical thinking person, so I'm always gonna think logic before I think conspiracy theory. You know what I mean? So that's kind of like when I have experienced weird things, I always think logic first before I think the other side. You know what I mean? That's just how I am. Maybe it's just I don't know. That's just how I am. Because a lot of times, stuff turns out to be fake a lot of times and people make up shit. So that's why, trying to think of another story. I remember when this house where I live now, when I was new to this house, and I think I told you guys that story before. This story before. I probably had lived here maybe 2 years, and because I've been living here for about almost 15 years. So this was way when I first moved here, Uh, I remember, well, at this house, there have been several weird things that have happened. People have said that they've seen a man in the front yard before of this house where I live now. Uh, and I've never seen it. You know what I mean? I've been out in front of my house at all hours of the night, all hours of the day, and I've never seen anything. But according to my sister and my dad when he was still alive, and my brother, they claim that they have seen a man lurking around the front yard. And then when they look again, he's gone. So, you know, I've never seen it, you know. Um, but what happened to me one time when I was, oh yeah, and then my sister told me that one time we have a big hallway right outside of my door right here. We have like a long little hallway that goes from the back rooms all the way to the front rooms. And my sister claims that one time in the last room at the back, she seen a dude standing there. And she thought it was her ex because her ex stayed here for a little bit. And that's when he was still living here. Um, she thought it was him. And she had called him out like, hey, like she was going to call him for something. And nothing, he never came out of the room. And she was like, what the fuck? And she went to the room and there was no one there. And she had literally just seen the person. And that happened here at this house where I'm at now. When when I was first living here, um, this is the one I'll never forget. Okay, so you know those things where you put dishes on after you wash them to dry up. I don't. What are those things called? They're usually like a tray, and you throw hella dishes on it. You know what I'm talking about? The tray was full of dishes, and you know sometimes when they're full of dishes, they're hella you know sometimes you know when dishes are full, a dish rack, yeah. You know sometimes when the dish rack is full, you know if you walk by it, it will rattle a little bit because the dishes, you know, are kind of like all over each other. So this one time it was full of dishes. Someone had just washed them, probably my mom or somebody. This was when my mom was still alive. Because this was early on in this house. When I first moved here, my mom and dad were still alive. And then I walked by and you know, it was full, you know, full of dishes. And when I walked by it, it was at night. In fact, I don't know what time it was, maybe 11. Everybody was asleep. I think I was the only person awake. I was going to the living room, and then I walked by, and then the dishes rattled a little bit, and the dish fell. And, and you know, it was obviously because my fat ass was walking right next to it. Um, and then when it rattled and one of the dishes kind of fell over a little bit, uh, I yelled at the dishes joking around. I said, "Fuck you!" And the dishes went. I swear to God, bro. It's like, what the hell? Like, made me jump. I swear, bro. At that time, I wasn't walking by him no more. I had already stopped. And I said, fuck you. Because, you know, in my mind, I'm like, oh, some ghost is trying to scare me. I said, fuck you to the ghost, joking around. And the whole fucking dish tray shook, bro. I swear I put that, like, again, I put that on my mom and dad. Like, that really happened. May they haunt me if I'm lying. I swear to God, that happened, bro. So this trip, we still have I don't know if it's the same dish tray, but we still have a dish tray in the same spot. Never had happened to me again. But that was one story. It was weird. Like, what the hell? I swear that happened, bro. Now, right there, I have nothing logical to say. The first time around, it could have been something logical because I walked by it. You know, my footsteps could have shook it a little bit. But by the time I said fuck you, I was far away from it. And and yeah, the shit shook, bro. Violently, like shh. And then it stopped. I was like, what the fuck? You know. It's weird, bro. I got I got dream hauntings, bro. I got a lot of weird stories tonight, bro. I've had a lot of death around me lately, and you guys know this. My best friend died, my mom and dad died, and I would have dreams. Me and my homie, we would always have dreams with our homie who died because he died prematurely. And in the dreams, he would always talk about his mom. Always, he'd always tell us like, "Hey, bro, tell my mom I'm all right. Tell my mom I'm all right." He would tell me and my homie that in every dream, bro. I don't know if he was trying to communicate with us, if it's just my imagination, but in every dream, he would always tell me, "Hey, bro, yeah, I know I'm gone, but tell my mom I'm all right." And then one time, right here in this room, right here in this bed that I'm next to, I was sleeping, dreaming, and it was a dream I had where where I was in the Doves in front of the Jack in the Box in the Doves in the dream. The Jack in the Box right there on 25th, where the chola and the egg rolls. And in the dream, I'm talking to some dudes, and my friend's already dead, mind you, by this time. And in the dream, we see this J Cat walking by with no shirt on and some old shorts, like crusty old shorts, but wearing a brand new suit coat, like a blazer. Just J Cat out, walking like a zombie. And we look like in the dream, me and whoever I was talking to, we look like, wow, who's this fucking J Cat? Look at him walking around with a suit coat, half near naked. Like, what the fuck? And then we were laughing, and I looked, and it was my homie. It was my homie, bro. And he had this like blank stare, just looking forward, like a zombie, like with his mouth open like this, like literally that's what he looked like, just walking with a suit coat on, with no clothes on, and just some old shorts on. I'm like, what the fuck? And I'm like in the dream, I'm like, what the fuck? And like I want to go talk to him, like, bro, what the fuck is wrong with you? And then next thing you know, I see him walking inside the Jack in the Box. And I woke up. Like what the fuck? Like woke up right here, bro. And I felt him in the room, bro. In this room, I felt him. This had to have been like 3 or 4 in the morning. I wake up like oh fuck. And I felt him in the room, bro. I felt his presence. I swear to God, I almost smelled him. Swear to God, I could like, I can't explain it, bro. Maybe he was here. I don't know. And I said, hey, bro, why are you haunting me, bro? What do you need from me, bro? I said, bro, go rest, bro. I said that out loud here, right here on this bed. I said, what do you want from me, bro? What can I do? I said, go rest, bro. Be in peace, man. Leave me alone, bro. And I went right back to sleep. So, yeah, bro. That stuff really happened, bro. That's not even made up. I have no idea if it was just me tripping. The dream scared the hell out of me. Was he really here? I don't know. What do you think? Let me know in the comments. But I felt them, bro. I felt like I could even almost smell them. I can't explain that, bro. It smelled like another human was in here with me, even though there was nobody here in my room. You know what I mean? I felt even the warmth of another person in here. It was weird. I can't. That's what I'm saying. It felt like there was a person here, but there was no one in here, bro. You know. And yeah, that was a trip. Who knows, bro? I don't know if it's real. Am I tripping? What do you guys think? Leave it in the comments. Tell me what you think. You think he came to visit me? You know? Who knows, bro? That one I can't explain to you. My logical brain says I was just tripping. But, my conspiratorial brain, you know what I mean? Uh, Tells me that he was here. So that I don't know. Who knows, bro? I don't know. was a big puppet. But somebody asked earlier, well, leave it in the comments. What do you guys think? Do you guys think it was really him that was here, or do you think I'm tripping? It was just a dream. And that's all it could have been. It could have just been a dream. Rick Riley. Rick Riley passed away. Yeah, I forgot about that. But I'm just saying, if it was just a dream, why did I feel him in here? Like he was here, bro. That was the weird thing of it, you know. It didn't smell like sulfur. It smelled almost like perfume. Like there was another person in here, you know. I can't explain it, bro. It smelled like something, you know. I remember when my dad died, there was this weird smell in my room for a few days, bro. And I kept telling my sister about it. Like, there's this weird smell. You smell it? And it wasn't like a dirty smell or nothing like that. It was like just a smell that was here for a while. Yeah, I'm just talking about ghost stories because it's Halloween, having a little fun. But yeah, I remember when my dad died, like for like a week. I remember my room smelled weird for like a week, bro. It's weird. There was this weird, like, I don't know what it was, bro. I couldn't even explain to you what it was. It wasn't like a nasty smell or like garbage or nothing like that. It was just a weird smell. And like I told you, the day that I had that dream with my friend, I felt like there was somebody in my room, like there was a presence here. But I have no clue. I've heard about, you know what? Believe it or not, I have another crazy story about that, about the roses. A long time ago, I seen a car accident where a lady died. And I seen the car accident when it happened. And the lady in the other car, she passed away. And we seen her body like lying in the car. She was just sitting there in the passenger in the driver's seat. And before the police really got there, and the police got there pretty quickly. And I remember it smelled like roses, bro. I swear to God, like I started smelling roses. I was like, "What's that smell?" I swear, bro, that really happened too. I mean, I've got weird shit that's happened in my life. You know. Well, someone was asking me what's. I seen a comment earlier. What was the most haunted places in Oakland? I mean, shit, the city of Oakland's had so much death and destruction. Where to start? I mean, how many dudes have been killed in Oakland for no reason, for gangs, drugs, robberies, sometimes even randomly. There's got to be spirits from those people. Highland, yeah, Highland for sure. So many people died there. I would say Cypress Street, Mandela, where the freeway fell. It has to be haunted there. I'm sure it is. I'm sure people from time to time hear stuff. I'm surprised no one's done a study to see if people have actually heard stuff on that street. Because hell, Pete, let's face it, bro. That was a street where mass death happened, bro, at a large scale, in a horrific way. So it's got to be haunted there. People get scary nightmares when you sleep somewhere cold with no heat. I don't know. I'm never really cold because I have a lot of blankets. I have so many dreams of cemeteries of Piedmont Ave where I have family. I feel you. But yeah, I mean, Oakland, so many people have been killed in Oakland. I think ghosts scared off the JCats? Where? In Cyprus? I've told you guys this before. You might remember this. Those who've been tapping into my channel a long time ago. I've told you guys that I've always had a dream with a house. I had it for years. I never had it as a kid, though. I think it started happening when I was maybe late teen, young adult, maybe like 18, 19, 20. And I had it for many years. I can't remember if I've had it recently, but it was a dream of this house. And it's a house that I don't think I've ever been in. It doesn't seem familiar, but in the dream, it seemed familiar. And I could even tell you the layout of the house. It has like an entrance. It's like a one-story kind of cottage type house. You know, like one of those 40s or 50s houses that they built back then. Not a Victorian or nothing like that. Not that old. It's like it looks more like a house like from the 40s or 50s, maybe 60s. You know, I'm talking about like a bungalow or cottage type of house. You know, and in the dream, there's always like the layout is always the same. Like there's a living room, and every time when I go in, the kitchen's always to the right, and I think might be even a garage there possibly. And there's always two hallways. One goes out from the kitchen, and one goes out from the living room, and they go all the way to the back. And in the back, there's like rooms in the dream, and in the last room is always haunted in the dream. Like you go into that last room and you feel a ghost touching you and smacking you or something. You know, you feel it in the dream. And the dream, I've had it over and over again over the years. It's always the same. But the house is always in different locations. Sometimes it's in Sacramento, sometimes it's in the Bay Area, and sometimes it's in a location I don't recognize. And and I think it's weird. I think I beat the dream finally. I think the last time I ever dreamed it, I told the ghost to fuck off. I told the ghost, you know what? Why are you scaring me or haunting me? You're fucking dead. You know what I mean? Leave me the fuck alone. Let me live my life. You go do your thing being dead. Go rest in peace, man. And after that, I never had that dream again, as far as I know, that I could remember. Yeah, in the dream, I was fed up. I was like, every time I come to this room, you're always scaring me. What do you want? You're dead. I'm alive. Let me live my life. You already lived yours. That's just something like that. It's weird, bro. Lobotomies. I heard about lobotomies before. Shock treatment and shit like that. That's like the old school insane asylums. Do they still do lobotomies? Alexa, Todd being stepped on. I've heard of Joaquin Miller Park being haunted before. I've heard of Niles Canyon Road in Fremont being haunted. I've heard what else? Some place called Black Diamond Mines in Antioch. I also heard of some place I think by Antioch called Gravity Hill. I think. What else have I heard? It's haunted. Oh, the famous Toys R Us in Sunnyvale. Those of you who know that story, that's old school. I think it's still there. I think it's a REI now. The building. I've been wanting to go do a live there at night one day, man. That's one place I remember wanting to go, and I still haven't got a chance. I would have went today maybe if my energy wasn't so low today. Transylvania. That's where in Ghost Town. Maybe it's old. Some of the houses on E7 were haunted. The house I lived in was somewhat haunted. I used to hear weird shit there all the time. Could have just been mice, but who knows? Transylvania, that's in Romania, ain't it? That's where Vladi Vladi the Impaler was from. That motherfucker wasn't even a ghost. He was just a fucking Hitler. Mises. Something. Could be. Definitely. PJ Vlad. Nah, he's Ukrainian, ain't he? Vladdy the Impaler. It's crazy that Dracula was a real person. And another thing you guys probably didn't realize, Dracula was at war with the Ottomans, so that means he was anti-Muslim. Bet you didn't know that. Because that's when the Ottoman Empire invaded, like, Eastern Europe. Ghost stories in Mexico. I'm sure Mexico got all kinds of ghost stories. You know, I remember watching a documentary a long time ago. And they were talking about a road somewhere like in San Jose or Gilroy, somewhere out there called Pacheco Pass. And I remember them saying something that was haunted or something like that. I don't know if you guys ever heard about that. Kind of like the Niles Canyon Road story. That story's been around for years. So what's up, y'all? What do you guys got to say? Nobody got any of their own ghost stories they could tell in the comments? I've been to a ghost mining work site. Got to wear the right footwear out of there and carry a firearm because of snakes and coyotes. I bet. Was it an active mining or was it an abandoned one? I remember my dad knew a Chicano who used to work graveyard shift at a cemetery. I forget what cemetery he worked at. It was either in Hayward or it was in Oakland. I can't remember. He used to like guard a cemetery. I remember my dad used to tell me, "You ain't scared of guarding the cemetery at night?" He's like, "Man," he's like, "I'm not scared of the dead." He's like, "The dead, they're dead." He's like, "I'm scared of the living because they'll make you dead." He used to always say that. Alcatraz, yeah, probably is haunted. Montgomery Ward's probably. It's hella old. La Montgomery, oh, probably the old Oakland Hospital's haunted. The where it used to be the indoor flea market. You know that place is haunted. I used to work there. Remember? I never seen nothing really weird. Yeah, I've seen a couple old Western cemeteries out here too. There's a couple of them around. You know, the janitor there. One time we were talking. She was a paisa lady, and I asked her if she ever seen anything or heard anything weird. She told me she never heard anything at at um at the old Oakland Hospital, the indoor flea market. When I used to work there, this one paisa lady used to wait for everybody to leave because she used to lock up the building at night. So I was usually one of the last. There was a couple of offices that were still open. Remember, I told you guys I worked there for like a year and a half. Uh, I worked there for this one company, and and I never heard or seen anything. But when I was there in the daytime, and then by the time I was out the door, it was like 5:36. Was by the time I was out the door. Uh, Depending on how busy we were, if we weren't too busy, I was gone by 5:30. If we were hella busy, I would stay till 6 and just finish off whatever we had to do. And we were on the third or fourth floor. No, third floor, I think. And yeah, third floor. And I do remember the office I used to have. There was hella shit, like hospital stuff there. Like there were like tubes on the wall, like where they probably used to connect tubes and stuff. There was an emergency red button, like an emergency button, like to call the nurse or something. I remember in the bathroom too, you used to have like an emergency, like if you fall, you could press a red button. So you could tell for sure it used to once be a hospital. But I never seen nothing or heard anything that I could remember. And I worked there for like a year and a half. I remember at night, not at night, but it was like 5:36 when I was leaving. One time I started having a conversation with the janitor because she was like I said, um, uh, she was a janitor and she was a, she would wait for the last people to leave for she could lock up. One time we started talking and then I asked her, I told her, this used to be a hospital. Right? She said, oh yeah, I know about that. She's like, you could still see stuff around it. You could went from when it was a hospital. And I told her, like, have you ever seen anything or heard anything weird? And she said, no. She's like, I've worked here for a few years and I never heard shit. So who knows? But she would leave early, so who knows? Being in there at night, late night at night, some scary, freaky, haunted house story on YouTube. Oh yeah, there's hell of them. Custodian, she tied me up. Hooks for sex swings. What the hell? But yeah, I worked there. I remember when I was at the hospital because I remember my mom got some kind of surgery done there when she was young. At that hospital, when I was a little kid. I forget what she had done. She had some kind of procedure done there when it was still a hospital. I was right there in the Dubs. The old school Oakland Hospital. I would imagine Highlands probably had a haunted. So many people died in that motherfucking hospital over the years. So what's up, man? What's everybody up to? Where's everybody at? Kaiser too. The old Kaiser. The Corners building, which one? The old one? The corner building was, it was like Jack London Square, the old one. I don't think it's there no more. The building might be there though. It was a small building, I remember. I never went in it. Have you? I'm sure people have gone in there to identify bodies, probably. Yeah, I remember seeing it. Like when we would go down to Jack London Square, I think I walked by it a couple times and noticed it said Alameda County Coroner. I'm like, oh shit, that's the coroner's office. I went into Cooper's before a couple times. At night where they perform between the walls and attics. Where at? You can see it from 880. Probably. I don't think it's open anymore. I think they closed it. I think they moved it somewhere else. Shock treatment. That was the old school, huh? When they used to do lobotomy, the shock treatment, and all kinds of stuff. Yeah, I know. Yeah, I know. It used to be by Jacqueline Square, kind of. I remember walking by it like years ago. Oh, yeah, San Quentin. Fuck yeah. That's haunted. Probably all prisons are haunted. one way or another. So many people died at prison. Coopers, what? They're haunted too? Where they store the dead people at Coopers? Oh, okay. I've never been in there, but I've been in Coopers a couple times. Damn, Cooper's been there for years. I heard even cat and dog. Yeah, one of my little dogs died a while back, and I could have sworn I heard it barking one night, bro, outside. Could have just been one of the other dogs around here, but it sounded. She had a distinct bark. Folsom. Oh yeah, Folsom's hella old. It's hella old. You know what, guys? I'm gonna confess something to you guys. I haven't registered my car. My registration's up. I gotta go register that bitch this week. Hey, how much do they charge you if you don't register it on time? Do they charge you a lot extra? Let me know in the comments. I gotta go try to smog it. That's the only reason I didn't pay for it yet because I haven't been able to smog it because they had an issue with it. But you guys know if they charge you a lot if you're late on paying the fee, late penalty, how much? Is it a lot? I'm gonna try to do it this week, or if not for sure, by next week I gotta have it done. Yeah, I mean, not riding dirty, but my registration expired for about a week now. It's been about a week. I think it expired like sometime last week, officially. You know what I mean? No, we're not talking about DP Cooper. We're talking about a mortuary out here in Oakland called Cooper's Mortuary. It's in the hood, where a lot of people from the hood have been funeraled. I heard of DP Cooper before. That's the guy that jumped out of the plane, right? But yeah, I gotta try to. I'm gonna try to pass. Hopefully, it passes the smog. It just had a bunch of issues with it, but I fixed some of the issues, so we'll see if it passes now. Hopefully, cross my fingers. Fuck. So it's midnight. It's just us and the ghost. So what's going on with y'all? They found that was in a suitcase. Yeah, I heard about it. The Oasis. Oasis. You're talking about the shawarma place in North Oakland? Yeah, I heard about the suitcase. Fucking crazy shit. My friend's J Cat. They've been fighting bodies in Lake Merritt since I was a kid. Ghost story. A diehard local from the Bay. Never said nah. Oasis. I've actually ate there. It's pretty good. You know, someone got killed there. Some poor Ethiopian guy just got shot randomly there, bro. Fucked up for no reason, bro. It was a bullet meant for somebody else. Yeah, that was like last year, I think. They said he was walking into the place, and then someone just started randomly shooting at somebody else, and a bullet hit him right when he was walking into Oasis and got killed. Oh yeah, Lake Merritt. Wasn't that famous lake in LA? What's it called? MacArthur Park? Didn't they drain it and found hella bones and fucking guns everywhere? Sharks. Imagine they drained out Lake Merritt. What you, God knows what you find in there. It's, get in it, Lake Merritt. They got rid of Josh McDonough, the GM of Halloween. Yeah, probably Rick Rader, Rick Goocher. Rivers too. The general manager and Josh McDonough on Halloween. Then he could get rid of Garoppolo. Probably. Shit. They got J-Cats wandering Richmond. You know the one thing I'll give Richmond though that Oakland totally failed on? Richmond doesn't have homeless encampments and J-Cats everywhere the same way that Oakland does, bro. I'm sorry. It just doesn't. Yeah, there's some here and there. I'm not gonna say they're not out here, but fuck, Oakland gets an F plus when it comes to that stuff, bro. Mark needs to sell the team and bring it back to Oakland. The old Raider. Oh yeah, the Raiders headquarters in Bay Farm Island. I wonder if the Coliseum's haunted, or the arena, the old arena where the Warriors used to play. Talk about another crazy, not crazy story, but another bygone era in Oakland. They tore down the Los Mexicanos Market building. I don't know what they're gonna build there, but another part of my childhood in Oakland gone. And if you guys don't know where Los Mexicanos Market is, um, that's over there on High Street, East 14th. The old Mexican store. That store was famous, bro. Yeah, but they tore down the building after all these years. Let's say, do you think the Kensington meth heads are zombies? Kensington? Kensington? You're talking about in Berkeley Hills? There ain't no fucking meth heads up there. They are. They're on the undercover. They're like rich ass people out there. Yeah, on High Street. Yeah, Oakland dropped the ball. They should have built a new stadium for all those teams. Kensington, Pennsylvania. I've never heard of that place, bro. I know the ones you see around Oakland and the Tenderloin are pretty much zombies. Probably Stockton too. I never heard of Kensington, Pennsylvania. Is that near Philadelphia or Pittsburgh? Oakland politicians or something else, huh? They got rid of all the teams, bro. Sad. Mills College, I've been in there at night, bro. Hella times. I've delivered there at night a few times. Uh, Oakland has so much potential. It's just people shit on the city so damn much, man. It's unfortunate. Oh yeah, you know that place is fucking forever gonna be haunted. What about Celaya, Guanajuato? You think that place is haunted? And I'll tell you why before you. Who can tell me in the comments why Celaya, Guanajuato would be haunted? Oh yeah, Henry. I moved to Oakland from Oakland to Albuquerque. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, the Hornet they say is haunted in Alameda. Yeah, it's a damn shame, bro. But I was saying Celaya, Guanajuato. Can anyone tell me why it would be haunted? Someone asked about Mexico. I would assume that place is very haunted. But if anyone knows their Mexican history, put it in the comments. If not, I'll give you a little explanation of why it might be haunted. No, that's in the momias are in Guanajuato City. I'm talking about Celaya, Guanajuato, which is another city, probably nearby, but no, it's not the momias. There's a whole different thing. The momias is Guanajuato City. I'm talking about Celaya, Guanajuato. There's a big event that happened there at one point in history. See if anyone knows, and it's not the momias. Give up? Nobody knows. I'll tell you guys. If you want me to tell you, I'll tell you a quick little history lesson. But I've always wondered if it's haunted there, and if anyone's ever done a study to see if it's haunted. Ken Zombie. Where was the insane asylum, bro? I've heard of that place. Where was it at? Someone told me about that once, about the old insane asylum. But where was it? Do you know what part of Alameda was in? Nah, okay, I'll tell you guys what happened. I've actually have heard about the insane asylum in Alameda, but I don't know where it used to be. Gotham City, the Penguin. Um, but anyway, the reason I asked if Celaya, Guanajuato was haunted was because there was a big battle in Celaya, Guanajuato, and it was one of the largest battles of the Mexican Revolution. It was actually the battle where where uh, where Pancho Villa was pretty much his army was decimated, and at least 500,000 men were murdered at that battle, bro. It was between Pancho Villa and Alvaro Obregón. I don't know if you ever heard those names, but Pancho Villa was so confident he was going to beat Alvaro Obregón. He wasn't thinking right. And what Alvaro Obregón did was he built trenches all over the city of Guanajuato, and he put barbed wire around it. And all his soldiers were with cannons and guns in the trenches. So when Pancho Villa charged the city of Celaya, they got cut in half and completely decimated Pancho Villa's army, completely wiped it out almost. And Pancho Villa was never the same after that. Again, if you watch my video about Pancho Villa I did a while back, you'll see I think I broke it down. So, almost 500,000 men lost their lives there. Would you think that place is maybe haunted from those people that died there? And probably in excruciating pain. Let me know in the comments. Nobody's ever heard of the Battle of Celaya, Guanajuato. It's a famous battle. Sure, you can find a lot of videos on it on YouTube. No, I think Ciudad Obregón is in Sonora. That's where Obregón was from the state of Sonora. Can imagine that though, bro. Fuck, imagine that battlefield. That must be a crazy sight, bro. If you really think about it. Yeah, I had a homie who went crazy at 5150 at John George. You said it used to be where Target was at? Huh. I wonder how long ago was that? I don't remember what was there at Target. It wasn't nothing before, wasn't it? I don't remember. I don't remember really remember what was there before Target. There wasn't really nothing out there in that part of Alameda when I was a kid. Maybe there was an old insane asylum out there. I just maybe don't remember it. Yeah, like the Battle of Gettysburg. I heard that place is haunted. I wonder if Fairfield's haunted. There's a place in Fairfield where there was a battle between the Spaniards and the and this is Fairfield, California. Uh, there was a battle there, and you could look it up, where the Spaniards battled the local Sassoon people. They were an indigenous tribe, and they massacred the Sassoon people. They even like chased them into their houses and lit their houses on fire with all the families and everything in it. It was a brutal massacre, bro. I'm sure it's probably haunted wherever that battle happened. Yeah, it is on top of a shell mound. That's true. You know your history, son. It burned down in 2008. Yeah, I don't remember, bro. I'll look it up. Why was Ghost Town called Ghost Town in West Oakland? I always wondered that. The Lonnies were all over the bay. Oakland, Emeryville, Richmond, San Francisco, too. You know, it's probably haunted, too. Probably Old Sacramento and Sutter's Fort in Sacramento. Pretty sure it's haunted there. Yep. Gotham City. Oakland already feels like it's Gotham City. Still around. Where was this at? Oh, in Ghost Town? 187s. Was it because of murders or was it because of something else? Somebody told me something like that it was called Ghost Town because of a funeral home or something like that. I can't remember. Someone told me a story, but I don't know how true it is. How far back does the name Ghost Town go? Does it go to the 80s, 70s, or does it go before that? I mean, you never know. Whenever you live in a house, bro, especially if it's old, you never know how many people possibly died at that house, bro. Look at this house where I live. My mom died here, bro. She died right the room right behind me. You know, uh, my dad he didn't die here. He died at the hospital, but he was living here when he died. And this house was built in the mid '90s. Who knows if there was someone else that died here before that? We don't know. I don't know. You know, and imagine if you live in a house that's really, really old, bro. You don't know how many people either died at that house or were living at the house when they died. Not all ghosts are caused by people being murdered. People die or killed many ways. True. But ghosts tend to come back when they die unnaturally, I noticed. Usually when people die naturally, they don't ever come back as much. My dad died naturally. I never felt he haunted me. My mom died naturally. I never felt that she came back that I could remember in dreams, but not in physical form. My homie died unnaturally, so it could be that he comes back from time to time. That's why I felt his presence. Yeah, no. My exes. Same here. Shortcut. Same here. Trust me. That's an overstatement. I never thought of it that way though. I'm just saying, like this house, for example. Two people died here already, bro. You know. Well, they didn't. One technically did die here. The other one died at the hospital, but two people that were living here died here already. Imagine the house you live in if it's old. You don't know how many people probably died there before you got there. They stay after because unfinished business and no closure. That's true. Telling you, my homie, he died young, bro. He haunted me for a minute, bro, because he had a lot of unfinished business. He had a kid he left behind. He left his mom behind with all, his property, you know. So, yeah. That's why he would always tell me in dreams to tell his mom he's okay. He would always tell me that in dreams. Tell my mom I'm all right, man. Because of unfinished business, possibly. But America ain't much, man. Imagine other places that are ancient, like in Italy or, some country like China, where they have like ancient cultures. God knows how many ghosts might exist there and spirits. Egypt, even like Mexico, like the Aztec pyramids and Mayan pyramids and Machu Picchu in Peru and places like that. I to help me. But yeah, man. Trying to get off soon. I just want to tap in with you guys in this Halloween night. And it's now technically Dia de los Muertos. It's not even Halloween no more. Technically, we're in Day of the Dead. Dia de los Muertos is November 1st and 2nd. So, yeah. So, what's up, man? Leave me a comment before I get off. It's all over the world. It says the woods and mountains, old abandoned places. Starting new live. Uh, would you agree? What do you think, Rich? Have you ever heard of stories of people disappearing in the woods, especially at national parks? Gas prices now went down a tiny bit to four something, but they're still pretty much between four something and $5. Missing 411 exactly. Where I live, the cheaper gas stations it went down a little bit to like 480, 490, but yeah, it's still pretty much most places pretty much $5. The beaches are the same. You could get lost in the woods and the forest is easy. Yeah, that's true. I've been in the woods and forests before, and yeah, it all looks the same after a while. They want everyone in electric vehicles. Yep. Oh yeah, you said you were in New Mexico, right? Well, yeah, outside of California, everything's a little bit cheaper for sure. Haunted beaches, maybe. I'm telling you, I was telling you the story. I was in Humboldt. I don't know if El Gucher has ever been to Humboldt. If he likes the woods, that's a place you should definitely check out. A lot of woods up there. But I remember I was in Humboldt one time, Humboldt County, and I went in the woods, and there was like a pathway, and I went into where this parking lot is into the woods, and I didn't even go that deep into the woods. I just went into the, uh, just went maybe a few feet in the woods, and there was like a little bench there where people chilled right there, and and I remember just chilling on the bench, just kind of relaxing, like getting the woods in, just looking around. It was really peaceful. And then when I went back out to the parking lot, I thought I went the same way I came, but apparently I swear it all looked the same. So I thought I was on the same pathway. And I ended up on the other side of the parking lot. I mean, I still ended up in the same parking lot, but I was completely on the opposite end. And I thought I was going the same direction I came. And I was like, whoa, like right there was a realization that you could get lost in the woods real easily. Like, swear to God, it wasn't even that deep in the woods. I remember that tripped me out. I was like, what the fuck? I thought I was going the same way. Gooch, you do be on prison channels, don't you? I seen you getting drunk on a prison channel. You were getting drunk on a prison channel, right? I seen you guzzling beer on somebody on the Beans channel, isn't it? Oh no, well, I don't know. I don't know if you could call this channel prison channel. He's been to prison, so technically kinda is, but he don't really brag about prison or much that I could remember at least. Yeah, that's what I was saying. I don't remember him really talking about prison. He's mentioned that he's been to prison. But yeah, man. I don't go on prison channels much either. I haven't been on like Convict's Perspective or Gunner or any of those channels in a long, long time. Do you think YouTube is haunted? Is YouTube haunted? I wonder how many YouTubers have died. BB was really on 39th. I remember a few BBs being around the 30s and around the Doves. How deep they were, I don't remember, but I do remember them being around. Homie thing, I don't know. I haven't been on. Boxer, he took away his wrench. I didn't know that. Oh yeah, they got into a thing, right? I forgot about that. I did hear about that. What about the drama between Tony A and the homie from Georgia? It's the Clown Loke. No, I didn't know Juan John Diesel, bro. Who's talking about prison channels, bro? Marbles Inc. I haven't seen that guy in a long time. I don't know. Shortcuts. Did you ever see John Diesel around? I don't remember per se seeing them around. Maybe I seen them around. I just can't remember. Puro vez. But I mean, I guess it depends who you ask. You know what I mean? A hardcore dude from the 30s is gonna be like, hell no, there ain't never been no BBs out here. But you know, I do remember a few of them being around. I definitely remember seeing a few in the Doves too back in the days. Jingletown too used to have them. I remember back in the days. Halloween story. Marvelous Ink. I thought that's your cousin, Gooch. Aren't you related to Marvelous Ink? That's your primo. You stole this line, Gooch? Yeah, I think I do remember the BBs on 27. I might even remember seeing him hanging around right there by Foothill back in the day. Well, that was way back in the days. The colonizer, colonizer butthole. Hey, Gooch, are you pro Palestine or pro Israel? This one I want to hear. He didn't say anything. He's scared to say something. Hell, I'm scared to say something. I'm not even making that up. That's a career ending topic. You want to talk about freedom of speech when it comes to Palestine and Israel, there is no freedom of speech. But anyway, come on, Gooch. We're waiting for your answer. Gooch, you're deflecting. What is your stance on Israel and Palestine? I want to know. Well, say it. I haven't seen any comments on it. She used to be on East 14th Street. The midget hooker, I remember her. I didn't see anything, bro. Oh, you know what, bro? It probably got deleted, bro, because you can't talk on that subject. I don't see anything, bro. And if you did, the man erased the comment. He doesn't want to talk about it because he knows the IDF will come looking for him. Did she dress up for? I have no idea. She dressed up like a monk. She can. I don't see anything, bro. I scrolled up. There's nothing of what you said, bro, at all. I swear to God, I'm not even making this up. I don't see anything, bro. I'm not bullshitting nothing. I'm telling you, the Israeli government erased it, bro. I'm not making that up. They probably did. Unity. Okay. But he said unity and put LOL next to it. So I guess he wants a war to happen and he wants everyone to get involved in a stupid war that has nothing to do with us. Put it again. I don't see anything except unity and it says LMAO. Oh, I didn't see anything else past unity, bro. Why? What is Marvelous Inc? He wants unity from what? I haven't seen a Marvelous Inc in a long time, so I don't know what he'd be talking about these days. By Queen Latifah, UNITY. You know what? I gotta admit, that song had a dope beat, though. It did. That was a sick beat. That song had the UNITY beat. Bro, you didn't say anything, bro. I think you're tripping. Either that or you're being censored, bro, or we're being censored right now by the government. I don't see anything. I swear to God, bro. Or unless you're drunk and you think you put something. Shortcut, you seen him post anything? I don't see anything. I already looked on both. I have StreamYard and YouTube up. Tell me if you see if he gave an opinion about it. Unless YouTube is censoring me and they're not letting me see it because I don't see anything. Let's see if the mods could see it. I don't see anything. I already scrolled up a few times. Yeah, I don't see anything either. I'm telling you, bro, they're censoring anything that you talk about that subject, bro. So if you put something and they erased it, bro, I'm not lying. That's the scary thing. Scary shit, bro. I would love to talk about that more, but it's not my issue, bro. It's messed up what's happening out there. That's all I could really say, man. You know. But, if I gave you the reasons why I think it's happening, it's not going to be very popular. And it could get me canceled or put on some fucking anti-Jewish or anti-Palestinian list, bro. And that's why I don't. I just rather keep out of it. They're canceling people left and right over it, bro. I'm not even making that up. That's why I wanted to see what Rich had to say about it. I'm telling you, shortcuts. That's why I don't really want to talk about it. I'm not even making that up, bro. It's a sad situation, man. But the only thing I can say about it is that there's been conflict in that region since the time of the Bible, bro. Since the time of the Romans, since the time of Alexander the Great and Darius the Great. Fuck, I mean, what's new? That's the only thing I could really say to that. What's new? You know? The way I look at it. I'm telling you, bro, if Gooch was serious, bro, I didn't see anything. I scrolled all the way up and didn't see anything. So that's why I'm cool, bro. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm talking about. Hopefully he's joking around, but if he really did post something and it got erased, bro, then there you go. Peace in the Middle East, man. Hopefully the U.S. don't get dragged into some more BS, bro. It has nothing to do with us. Or hopefully the U.S. could help the conflict end, bro. You know. But yeah, man. Isn't that crazy though? Being in war since the time of the Romans. You know how long ago the Roman Empire ended? Oh yeah. Oil and resources, bro. That's what every war is about. Oh, I call him Gooch because I think on his IG he calls himself El Goocher or something like that. So I started calling him El Gooch. No, but his name was, I don't think his name was Gooch on here. I think it was on IG where his name was El Gooch. Yeah, the Gooch. Yeah, the Goocher. That's kitty stuff, Fern. No one believes in moons and Goochers anymore. All right, so it's 1 in the morning. I gotta get off. Triple Goocher. I'm gonna get off, y'all. I just want to tap in, talk a little bit about ghost stories and goblins, and well, I mean, Halloween's over. Now it's Day of the Dead officially. So go honor your dead loved ones. I know I will. Actually, have a gig today for Day of the Dead, so I'll be busy later on in the daytime, and hopefully Gooch didn't get canceled, and whatever he put on here, it must have not been popular for none of us to have seen it except him. So I don't know. That's pretty weird, if you ask me. But suppressed on here. But yeah, man. But yeah, I'm about to get off. I'll talk to you guys later. You guys be safe on this Halloween, Dia de los Muertos. And go honor your dead. You know what I mean? Remember your loved ones that are gone, you know? Because one day we'll be gone, and hopefully they remember us. That's all I can say. We'll be the ghost. One day. All right, y'all. It's Jose, Oakland Latinos United. Out.